Hello everyone. So this video lesson is all about solving exponential equations and inequalities. So first, let us define and differentiate exponential equation and exponential inequality. So, an exponential equation is an equation involving exponential expression that can be solved for all x values, okay, satisfying the equation. Okay, meanwhile, an exponential inequality is an inequality involving exponential expression that can be solved for all x values satisfying the inequality. Okay, so same lang sila, pero paano mag-determine kung ang isang given ay exponential equation or inequality? Simple lang. Okay, kapag equation, makikitaan mo siya ng equal sign. Okay? From the word itself there, okay? Equal sign. Pag inequality naman, ano yung mga makikita mo na symbol dyan? Yung greater than, or less than, or kaya greater than or equal na sign, or symbol, and yung less than or equal na sign. Okay? So, that is for our inequality. Okay? So, yan lang yan. Madali lang siyang ma-differentiate or madali ka lang mag-determine kung alin ba doon yung equation, alin doon yung inequality. Okay? You will just look at those symbols. So, first, let us know how to solve exponential equation. So, in solving exponential equation, we are going to use the one-to-one property. Okay, what is this one-to-one property? So, it states that in f of x is equal to b raised to x, okay, if x sub 1 is not equal to x sub 2, then b raised to x sub 1 is not equal to b raised to x sub 2. So, conversely, ayan, if b raised to x sub 1 is equals to b raised to x sub 2, then x sub 1 is equal to x sub 2. So, ang dami-daming letters and symbols dyan. Pero, ang pinaka-shortcut niyan, okay, yung one-to-one property na yan is, gagawin natin, ito siya, dapat same daw yung base natin. Okay, sa equation. Dapat lagi nating gawing same base yung equation natin. Okay, para makuha natin or para ma-solve natin yung x, okay, or yung hinahanap natin. Okay, so para maintindihan pa, let us have an example. So here's our first example. We have 3 raised to x is equal to 3 squared or 3 raised to 2. Okay, so balikan natin yung rule doon in solving exponential equation. Kailangan gamitin natin yung one-to-one property. Okay, kailangan gamitin natin yung one-to-one property. Ibig sabihin, kailangan same base tayo. Okay, same base. Saan yung base natin? Ito, yung number na nandyan sa baba. Okay? So, as you can see here in our example, okay, same na sila. Same base. So, wala na tayong problema. Kapag same base na, ika-cancel na natin yan. Okay, maka-cancel na yan, maalis na. Then, yung natira is yung exponent na lang. Yan na yung ibababa natin dito. So, x is equal to 2. Okay? So, yan na yung sagot natin. Okay? X is equal to 2. So, yan daw yung magsasatisfy sa ating equation. So, para ma-check kung tama, okay, para ma-check kung tama yung nakuha nating value ng x, i-substitute nyo lang siya doon sa original equation natin. Okay, so we have there 3 raised to x. So, 3 raised to 2, kasi yun nga yung nakuha natin, is equal to 3 squared. So, equal na sila, okay? Or 9 is equal to 9. So, therefore, Okay, x is equal to 2. Okay? Next, we have here 2 raised to x is equal to 8. Okay, as you can see, magkaiba sila ng base. So, 2 tsaka 8. So, anong gagawin natin? Kailangan hanapan muna natin sila, okay? Or gawin natin silang same base muna. Okay, so paano yan? So, alam naman natin na yung 8 is pwede mo siyang isulat as 2 cube. Okay? Kasi 2 times 2 times 2, that is equal to 8. Okay? So, pwede yon. So, isulat lang natin itong 2 raised to x is equal to 2 cube. Okay? Again, saan nakuha yung 2 cube? Dito. Okay? Kasi 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. Okay? So, ayan na. So, 1-to-1 property, i-cancel na natin kasi same base na sila, pareho na silang 2, and then ibaba na natin yung exponent. X is equal to 3. So, yan na yung sagot natin. Okay? Pag i-check natin yan, so 2 cube, gamitin lang natin yung original equation, is equal to 8. So, 2 cube, of course, yan nga, 8 siya, is equal to 8. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, tama yung nakuha nating value ng x. Siya yung nag-satisfy sa equation. Okay? Next, we have here 32 raised to x minus 2 is equal to 64. Okay? So, as you can see, hindi ulit sila parehas. Hindi sila magkaparehas ng base natin. Okay? 32 tsaka 64 ang layo. Okay? So, iisip tayo ngayon ng number na yun. Pwede silang isulat, okay, as that number na magiging magkapareho sila. So, for this one, for 32 and 64, okay, pwede natin gamitin sa 32, pwede natin gamitin ang 2 raised to 5. Okay, saan ko nakuha yung 2 raised to 5? Okay, so 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So, 2 times 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16, times 2 is 32. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, 2 raised to 5. So, ayan siya. And then, isulat lang natin yung exponent. X minus 2 is equal to, yung 64 naman, pwede nyo yan isulat as 2 raised to 6. Okay? So, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is, syempre, 64. Okay, kaya dyan natin nakuha yung 2 raised to 6. Okay, then after that, 1-to-1 property, cancel na kasi same base na sila. Pareho na silang 2. Tapos, ibaba ninyo yung equation. Tapos, solve for x. So, in here, 5 times x minus 2. Okay, distributive property lang. Times nyo lang muna. 5 times x is 5x. So, 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Is equal to 6. Okay? Then, after that, solve for x. So, ito, transpose nyo dyan or ilipat lang ninyo. Okay? So, 5x is equal to 6. Yung negative 10 magiging positive 10. Okay? Then, we have 5x is equal to 16. Okay? So, x lang yung hinahanap natin, so hindi pa dyan natatapos. Kailangan ma-isolate or maalis lahat ng kasama ng x. Kailangan ang matira lang yung x. So, paano mo maalis yung 5? I-divide mo siya sa sarili niya. So, pag dinivide mo yan sa 5, yung the left side ng equation natin, yung right side, gawin mo rin. Kaya nga siya equation. Okay? So, we have here x is equal to 16 over 5. So, that will be our answer. Okay? Kahit na i-check pa ninyo yan, i-substitute lang ninyo, makukuha ninyo, masasatisfy yung equation. So, x is equal to 16 over 5. Okay, ito naman. We have here 4 raised to x plus 1 is equal to 64. So, again, nahanap ulit tayo ng number na makakapagpapareho ng base nila. Okay? So, dito, okay, gamitin natin yung 4. Okay, meron kasi yan. So, we have here, let's just copy 4 raised to x plus 1 is equal to, ano kaya? Paano kaya natin isusulat yung 64 in terms of 4? Okay, pwede siya as 4 cube. Okay, o saan ko na naman nakuha yung 4 cube? Okay, 4 cube is 4 times 4 times 4. So, 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64. Okay, so dyan ko nakuha yung 4 cube. Okay, so, ayan. So, same base na sila. Pareho na silang 4. So, cancel na natin yan. Ibaba na natin yung exponents. Okay, so, x plus 1 is equal to 3. Then, solve for x. Okay, so, x is equal to, yan, lipat lang natin dyan, 3 minus 1. Okay, so, x is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. So, that will be our answer. So, ibig sabihin, 2 yung magsasatisfy doon sa ating equation. Okay? Okay, let's have example 5. We have here 3 raised to x plus 2 is equal to 1 over 81. Okay, so paano kaya kapag may fraction na? Okay? So, wag matakot sa fraction. Ganito lang yan. Okay? So, as you can see, we have there, dito sa first one, meron tayong base na 3. Okay? Tapos dito, 81 yung denominator niya. Okay? So, para mas mapadali tayo, gawin natin ito or gawin natin siya in terms of numerator din, itong 81. So, alam natin na ito kapag equivalent din siya sa 81 raised to negative 1. Okay? 'Di ba kapag negative yung exponent, kinukuha yung reciprocal. Okay? Tapos yun, nagiging positive na. So, ayan siya. Pag kinuha mo yung positive form nito, yung 81 raised to negative 1, makukuha mo tong 1 over 81. Okay? So, pwede siya. So, isulat lang natin. Let's copy this one first. 3 raised to x plus 2 is equal to 81 raised to negative 1. Okay? So, loss of exponent lang. Okay? I-recall ninyo yung loss of exponent natin. Diyan natin nakuha yung 81 raised to negative 1. Okay? Tapos, tingnan na natin kung paano natin masusulat kayong 81 in terms of 3. Okay? Kasi meron yan. 3 raised to x plus 2 is equal to, ano kaya? So, we have here 3 raised to 4. Okay? Yung 81. So, paano naging 3 raised to 4? So, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. So, 3 times 3, that is 9. Times 3 is 27. Times 3, that is 81. Okay? Kaya, 3 raised to 4. Tapos, wag natin kalimutan yung negative 1 dyan. Meron pa rin negative 1 dyan. Tapos, ayan na. Same na sila, na 3. Okay, same base na sila. So, cancel nyo na. Ibaba nyo na yung mga exponents. So, x plus 2 is equal to 4 times negative 1. So, x plus 2 is equal to 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Okay, then x is equal to, lipat nyo yung 2 dyan sa kabila. So, negative 4, yung positive 2 magiging negative 2. So, x is equal to negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. So, our x here is negative 6. So, ibig sabihin, negative 6 yung magsasatisfy sa ating equation. Okay, so that's for exponential equation. Okay? Now, let's move on with solving, okay? Exponential inequality. So, ito naman yung rule, okay, in solving exponential inequality. So, if b is greater than 1 and x sub 1 is greater than x sub 2, then b raised to x sub 1 is greater than b raised to x sub 2. Okay? Then, if 0, okay, if b is greater than 0 but less than 1, okay, then b raised to x sub 1 is less than b raised to x sub 2. So, anong ibig sabihin yan? Okay? Pag daw yung b natin or yung base natin, okay, pag daw yung b natin or yung base natin ay greater than kay 1, okay, mariretain yung symbol natin. Okay, retain. Okay, mariretain yung symbol natin. Again, pag yung base natin ay greater than 1, okay, greater than 1, ibig sabihin 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth, mariretain yung symbol natin. Ngayon, kapag yung base naman natin ay greater than 0 but less than 1, okay? Particularly, ito yung mga fraction, yung 1/4, yung 1/2, yung 1/5, okay? Ayan, yung mga yan. Okay, basta greater than 0, yung mga decimal, okay na yan, na less than 1, okay, but greater than 0, ang mangyayari dyan is mapapalitan. Okay? So, change. Okay? I-change ninyo yung sign. Okay? Yung inequality. So, kung greater than yung nandoon sa original natin, kung greater than siya, gagawin nyo siyang less than. Okay? And vice versa. Okay? So, to further understand, let's have an example. So, in here, we have 3 raised to x is less than 9 raised to x minus 2. So, ang pag-solve dito sa exponential inequality natin, ayun, same lang siya, okay, nung sa equation. Iko-consider lang dito, may iko-consider lang tayo na rule, which is yun nga, yung pagpalit or pag-retain ng sign. Okay? So, dito, paano kaya natin makukuha yung kanilang same base? Okay? Paano kaya natin magagamit yung 1-to-1 or 1-to-1 property natin? So, dito, alam naman natin, okay, na yung 9, okay, pwede natin siyang isulat as 3 squared, right? Okay, so pwede natin siyang isulat as 3 squared. Okay, tapos i-copy nyo lang yung exponent dyan na natira. Okay? Okay, so dito pa lang, tingnan na natin kung kailangan ba nating i-retain or palitan yung inequality or yung sign natin. Yung symbol natin, ito yung less than. So as you can see, yung base natin ay 3, right? So ibig sabihin, more than 1 siya. So, i-retain natin siya. Okay, retain. More than 1, so we should retain, okay, the sign. So, yan, cancel na to. Same lang, sabi ko nga kanina. So, x, okay, is less than 2 times x minus 2. Okay, then x is less than, solve na natin, is distributive property. We have 2 times x, we have 2x. So, 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Okay, and then solve for x or pagsama-samahin natin yung pwedeng mapagsama, similar terms, combining similar terms. So, we have here, okay, pagpalitan lang natin yung negative 4, ilagay nyo dyan sa kabila, tapos yung x, ilagay nyo dyan sa kabila. So, magiging positive 4 is less than 2x. So, yung positive x, magiging negative x. Okay, so we have 4 is less than 2x minus x is 1x or simply x. Okay, so we have 4 is less than x or pwede nyo rin siyang isulat as x is greater than 4. Okay, binaliktad lang natin para mas mauna yung variable. Okay, so same lang yan kasi nga pag binasa mo siya pabaliktad ito, pag binasa mo ito pabaliktad, x is greater than 4. So, same lang siya dito. Okay, so ito na yung final answer natin. Okay, next, let's have this one. We have 5 raised to x is greater than 125 raised to x plus 8. So, same procedure. Kunin muna natin yung same base nila or yung 1-to-1 property, gamitin natin dito. We have here, alam natin na 5x yan, tapos 125, we can write that as, that as 5 cube. Okay, kasi, saan ko na naman nakuha yung 5 cube? 5 times 5 times 5. So, 5 times 5 is 25, times 5, that is 125. So, dyan nakuha. Okay, then, copy lang natin yung mga remaining dyan exponent. Okay? So, now, since same base na sila, ayan, okay, same base na, tingnan natin yung base. Kasi follow pa rin natin yung rule kung i-retain ba natin or i-change natin yung sign, okay, or yung symbol, okay, itong greater than, okay. So, 5, as you can see naman, okay, that is greater than 1. So, ibig sabihin, i-retain lang natin, i-keep lang natin yung greater than na sign na yan. Okay? So, cancel na natin, then, bring down lang natin yung mga exponents. So, x is greater than 3 times the quantity of x plus 8. So, x is greater than 3 times x is 3x, then 3 times 8 is positive 24. And then, let's combine again. Okay, let's combine again our the similar terms. Okay, so itong 24, ilagay lang natin doon sa kabila. Okay, so magiging negative 24 is greater than, we have 3x, and then ito, ilalagay natin yan sa kabila, magiging negative na, negative x. And then, continue, we have negative 24 is greater than 3x minus x, that is 2x. Okay, so again, x lang yung sinusolve natin. So, kailangan matanggal natin yung 2 dyan. I-divide lang natin both sides by 2. Okay, so cancel na yan. Magiging, ilan na yan? Negative 24. Ilagay na lang natin dito. Negative 24 divided by 2, that is negative 12. Okay, is greater than x. Or we can write that, or we can read also ito, x is less than negative 12. So, pwede natin siyang isulat as ganito din. X is less than negative 12. So, okay lang kung ito or ito. Okay? Same lang siya. Okay? So, that will be our answer for number 2. Next, let's have this one. We have 1/4 raised to x plus 2 is less than 1/8 raised to 2x. Okay? So, dito, ayan, pwede nyo siyang i-as if na fraction na, and pwede nyo rin gamitin yung kaninang ginawa natin, yung babaliktarin nyo siya, yung reciprocal niya, and magiging negative. Okay? Pero dito, let's try to do it in fraction. Okay? Para masana din kayo sa fraction. So, 1/4, okay, tsaka 1/8. Magkaiba sila ng base. So, kailangan natin silang gawin na magkapareho. So, paano yan? So, yung 1/4, alam natin na pwede natin siyang isulat as 1/2 squared. Okay? Saan nakuha yung 1/2 squared? O, 1 times 1, 1. 2 times 2, 4. Okay? So, 1/2 squared is 1/4. Okay? Then, copy lang yung, still yung exponent niya na x plus 2. And then, less than. Yung 1/8 naman, pwede natin siyang isulat as 1/2 cube. Okay? Saan nakukuha yan? Okay, i-ano ko lang sa inyo. 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. 1 times 1, 1. Times 1 is 1. Then 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. Okay? So, dyan nakuha yun. 1/8. Then, copy lang ulit yung natirang exponent dyan. Okay? Then, since 1/2 na sila pareho, ayan. So, titingnan natin. Yung 1/2 ba greater than 1? Okay? No, right? So, ibig sabihin, 1/2 is less than 1, and also, yung rule natin, dapat, okay, papalitan daw natin yung inequality sign dyan, or symbol, kapag daw yung base natin ay greater than 0 but less than 1. So, alam natin na yung 1/2 ay greater than 0 at saka less than 1. So, clearly, we are going to change the inequality symbol. Okay? So, yung less than dyan, kung less than yan, gagawin natin siyang greater than. Okay? So, ito, maka-cancel na. Okay? Shortcut na natin. Huwag na nating i-copy. Cancel na kasi yan. So, magiging 2. I-copy natin yung mga exponent. Ibaba natin. Magiging 2 times the quantity of x plus 2. Okay? So, again, papalitan natin. Kasi yung base natin na 1/2 ay greater than 0 at less than 1. Okay? So, magiging greater than na siya. Okay, pinalitan ko, binaliktad ko yung symbol. Okay, then, yung exponent natin, 3 times 2x. And then, proceed. Okay, yan ha, pinalitan natin ng sign. So, proceed. Distributive property. So, 2 times x, we have 2x. 2 times 2, we have 4. Okay, then, ayan na, greater than 3 times 2x, that is 6x. Okay, and then, let us solve na. So, this will become, ito, ilipat nyo na lang doon. So, magiging 4 is greater than 6x minus 2x. Okay, then let's solve. 4 is greater than 6x minus 2x, that is 4x. Tapos, yun nga, kailangan x lang yung matira dyan kasi x lang yung hinahanap natin. I-divide natin both sides by 4 para makancel ito. So, magiging, ang answer natin is, isulat ko na lang dito, magiging answer natin 4 divided by 4 is 1 is greater than x. Or, we can also write that as x is less than 1. Okay, so ito na yung answer natin. Okay, so 1 is greater than x or x is less than 1. Okay, so that will be the answer here. Next, we have here 1 over 7 raised to 2x plus 9 is less than or equal, okay, less than or equal yung symbol natin, 1 over 343 raised to x minus 5. Okay, so dito, yan, fraction ulit. So, madali lang naman siya. So, gawin natin siya in fraction form. Okay, so dito, 1 over 7, i-copy lang natin yan. Raised to 2x plus 9 is, again, less than or equal. Okay, alam natin na yung 343, pwede siyang isulat as 7 cube. Okay, so ibig sabihin, yun na, 1 over 7 raised to 3 times x minus 5. O, saan ko na naman ako yung 1 over 7 raised to 3. Okay? Ita-times lang. 1 over 7 times 1 over 7 times 1 over 7. So, 1 times 1 times 1, that is 1. 7 times 7 is 49. Times 7, that is 343. So, dyan ko siya nakuha. So, kaya 1 over 7 cube. Okay? Or raised to 3. Then, okay, dito na. I-analyze natin yung base muna. Okay, automatic na cancel na yan kasi same base na sila. Okay? Pero, i-analyze natin. Yung 1/7 ba greater than 0 and less than 1? Yes, right? So, ibig sabihin, yung inequality symbol natin dyan, mapapalitan or kukunin natin yung opposite symbol niya, which is magiging greater than or equal na. Okay? Then, ayun, magka-cancel na to, ibaba na ninyo yung mga exponents. So, 2x plus 9 and then 3 times x minus 5. So, solve na natin. 2x plus 9 is greater than or equal, distributive property. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. And then, ayan na, continue. Let's combine similar terms. So, ayan siya. We have here yung 2x, ilagay natin dun sa kabila. So, dito, matitira yung 9. Yung 15, ilagay natin dito. So, magiging plus or positive 15 is greater than or equal to 3x. Ilipat natin yung 2x again dito. So, magiging negative 2x. Okay? Pinagsama lang natin yung mga similar terms. Okay? Then, 9 plus 15 is 24. Then, greater than or equal to 3x minus 2x is x or 1x or x. Okay? So, ibig sabihin yung answer natin is 24 is greater than or equal to x, or we can write that as x is less than or equal to 24. So, yan na yung answer natin. X is less than or equal to 24. So, that's it for this video lesson. Hope you understand it. Thank you!